A public defender is an attorney employed by the community and responsible for giving legal aid without cost to any person who seeks it and is financially unable to employ private counsel. It is his duty to defend those accused of crime until the issue is decided in a court of law. The first public defender's office in the United States was opened in January 1913. Over the years, other offices were opened. And today, that handful has grown to a network of lawyers cooperating to protect the rights of our clients.
The case I'm going to tell you about tonight was anything but routine. It involves a child and a child beater. The story of Pauline Derrick became officially a case when the frantic screams of her daughter alarmed the neighbors.
You're bleeding! How terrible! Operator! Get me the police and hurry, please! You poor child. Oh, it's just a horrible thing to have happen to you, but you...
What's the trouble, ma'am?
What's the trouble? Look at this poor child. Her mother cut her and locked her in the closet. I don't know what came over that woman.
Did your mother do that?
Yes. She's my stepmother. She has a terrible temper. Something's got to be done about that woman.
Where do you live?
Right down the hall, apartment 21.
Is that your daughter down the hall?
Yes.
You cut her up and lock her in a closet?
Yes. Oh, no. No. I locked her up, but I didn't hurt her. I can't understand.
All right, lady. Come along. Take her down and call in. I'll be with you in a minute. This what did it? I'm afraid you'll have to come down to the station and sign a complaint. Feel up to it?
It's all right, Terry. I'll take you down.
What'll they do to Mom?
I don't know. That's up to the judge.
She didn't mean it. I'm sure she didn't. She just gets that way when she's mad.
Mad? Mad enough to kill? Go ahead, honey. Cry. It's all over. You're safe now. From now on, you're going to live with me.
I wish you were my mother.
Public opinion had no use for Mrs. Derrick. It never has for a child beater. Although she denied her guilt, the state charged Pauline Derrick with felonious assault upon a child, resulting in traumatic injuries. The court appointed me counsel. It was one of those cases I viewed with little enthusiasm. The adverse publicity didn't help, but it was my job to defend Mrs. Derrick. I went down to see her. Mrs. Derrick, you're charged with locking up your daughter and cutting her with a knife.
I locked her up, but I didn't hurt her.
You're in serious trouble, and I can't help you unless you tell me the truth.
I've been afraid of the truth. Afraid for Terry.
Why?
I love her. I didn't want to lose her. Now I know that I lost her a long time ago.
Care to tell me about it?
I'll tell you if you believe me.
The truth, Mrs. Derrick, speaks for itself.
I'm guilty only of one crime. Of loving my Terry too much. and forgiving her too often.
I see.
When my husband died, Terry was all I had left in the world. She was his daughter, but I loved her like my own. I didn't have much to give her. I had a part-time job, and in the afternoon I took in sewing at home. It was enough for rent and for food.
As Mrs. Derrick's story unfolded, I was amazed by its bitter realism. It all began the day Mrs. Derrick received an unexpected visitor.
Mrs. Derrick?
Yes?
Is your daughter home, Mrs. Derrick?
No, she's in school. Who are you?
I'm the district truant officer. She hasn't been attending school very regularly, and we'd like to know if something is wrong.
My Terry not going to school? Oh, no.
Yes, ma'am. Quite a few times last month. She didn't have a written report from you.
Oh, my Terry wouldn't do a thing like that. Why, she's a good girl. You must have the wrong place.
Sorry, ma'am. This is the place, all right. Our records show your daughter is 15 years old. And the law in this state says that she must attend school until she's 18, unless she gets married. Is she married, Mrs. Derrick?
Oh, no. She doesn't even go out with a boy.
Well, then I suggest you have a talk with her. Because unless her attendance record improves, the department will have to take action.
I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her.
All right, Mrs. Derrick. Good day.
Good day. Terry? Hi, Mom. Hi, honey. Terry, something wrong, Mom? Do you like school, Terry?
Well, sure. I like it all right.
Well, then, why haven't you been going?
What do you mean, Mom?
You've been away from school several times, and you haven't told me about it.
That's not true.
But it must be true, Terry. Someone was here and told me.
Who told you?
A man. He said he was the truant officer. Why did you lie to me, Terry?
I didn't lie to you. Honest, I didn't. You just gotta believe me.
But how can I believe you, Terry? That officer, he knew all about you. Don't you trust me? Why did you stay away from school? Tell your mom, huh?
Well, Mom, there are reasons. I wanted to surprise you.
What do you mean?
You work so hard. I just can't stand seeing you tired all the time. So I took a few days off from school to look for a job.
Job? My Terry working? Oh, no.
Oh, Mom, I'm young and strong. I want to help out. Please, Mom.
Oh, my little girl. You make me feel so wonderful. You're so good. I love you very much.
I love you too, Mom.
I know. So, no more looking for a job, huh? And you'll go back to school.
Oh, gee, do I have to?
Yes, Terry. I want you to be a smart girl and learn fine words and many things. So when you grow up, you won't be like me.
Jim, don't talk that way.
Oh, I want you to have all the best of everything. All the things I didn't have.